We are live right now, Sean Hayes. What up, brother? What's up, Sean? Can you hear me, brother? I don't think he can hear me, everybody.
My
Hey,
lymph nodes are swollen, dude.
Hey, Corey.
Or either that or I have cancer. I don't know.
What? Why can't ask Sean if he can hear me?
I cannot.
Can you hear me?
No.
Weird. Hold on.
Can't hear you.
Well, I maybe I'm not. No one can hear me.
Cannot hear you.
1 second.
I can hear you from Corey's microphone in the other room.
Okay. I don't know if anyone can hear me or Sean just can't hear me. 1 second. Edit audio.
Here, let's hop on that.
Okay.
Where's the link at?
I'll shoot it to you.
Everybody, what's going on? It's Deal Finding Competition Hour, April 1st. We're gonna get it today, but I don't know if people can hear me, so I got to check. I got to double check. Maybe if you're watching this, you can give me the thumbs up or comment if you can hear me, because Sean, my acquisition guy, he cannot hear me. So let's see. Let's see if people can hear me.
Yeah, I know why I couldn't hear you because I had you muted.
Oh, Sean, you're good then?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You freaking jabroni, dude.
I'm so sorry.
All right, everybody. So, Sean, what are we doing today? What is today? It's the beginning of the month. So, what's going on now?
Oh, man, we are doing a great challenge where we are competing to make the most offers and ultimately who's going to produce the most revenue. I think we got a lot of different people from, our Facebook group and I think other Facebook groups as well that are just everybody's down. And the prize is whoever gets the most revenue from deals they close. It's going to get $200.
Right.
They're going to get a sick book called
Traction.
And you get the joy of knowing that you won the competition and that you're ultimately going to make money because making an offer.
And Sean, you might need to bring that Wi-Fi router a little closer. Hey, so I see someone on Facebook said he's got 3 closings this week. Congratulations. That's amazing. So for the competition, it's going to be offers made in the month of April or in the competition span, deal closings from that. So if you have like a bunch of closings coming, congratulations. But for the competition, it's going to be offers from deals that are made from this month. So anyway, everybody. So if you're brand new to the competition, don't know much about it, this is how it's going to go. You can either join it from our Facebook group, and any of the lives we'll do, we'll have a form. You click on the form and fill out that you're interested in being in the competition, because I want to know who's all in. And in the deal form, it says the prize, the competition, the rules, where you can get the offer sheet where we're making offers, so we can keep track and make sure you're really doing what you're saying you're doing, making offers. You can join the Discord channel from here. Leave your email, say if you're in, say that you're committed to making 5 offers, you're committed to keeping track, that you understand that in order for this to qualify, you have to make legit offers that are presented and written, not just verbal. Verbal doesn't really do anything. It just goes out one ear and out the other for most sellers. What market you're in, and if you would like to consider me or someone from my team to reach out to you about the additional calls, training, mentorships that we offer, because we got a lot of stuff going on. We teach people not only start to finish on how to build their business, but we offer a lot of cool things like that. And Sean, I think, we were kind of we don't have this finalized yet, but we're even thinking about offering, a way to help people, train people on what to say and how to talk to sellers before they even make the offer, and then to underwrite their deals. So we're trying to think how we can best structure that. I think we got Scott Levine that just made 137K on a deal. He might help us with that. So, yeah, I think that would provide extreme value to people. but it takes a lot of time. Like most coaching programs don't even offer to underwrite your deals. So I'm trying to figure out how it would make sense for the amount of time it would take. But that's really what people need, that either are new or experienced. They need people to kind of underwrite their deals and let them know what to say, take them through creative financing situations, all that stuff. What do you got to say about that, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, how's the Wi-Fi? Am I better now?
You're better now, dude. I
Lagging?
mean, you're good.
I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, Scott possibly could get involved with that. But what would that look like? It would just be, possibly like a Zoom like this, or some type of link where we hop on and everybody kind of shares what they're working on, figure out where you need to be, on price, and then of course if you have some role playing type stuff that or scenarios that you're aware of with the seller that you kind of want to overcome as far as objections and hurdles and roadblocks to actually getting the deal done. So yeah, we're looking to implement that as a free service to you guys, and yeah, we're hoping that would add a ton of value to you guys, because I mean, we use underwriters, we use kind of each other, but we all lean on somebody else to look and confirm and say, oh, this makes sense here where I need to be, and why you can't go any higher. So that to me is the biggest crux for anybody at any level who's out there making offers. If you don't know where you need to be on price, you can't get a deal.
Yeah. So Sean, this is just before we get into the deal finding. I mean, we got an hour to do it. I wanted to kind of let's just kind of talk about this. Maybe people are watching can give their advice, or like their ideas. Would it be worth it? Do you think someone would pay like a monthly subscription to have access to like training in the morning? Like they could get daily training where they could bring in like, hey, I got to talk to a lady today. What should I say? She says she's got this kind of mortgage, or she says she has this, where we can answer those questions. And then later that day, we can be the underwriter where the person would go to, the lady and say, hey, look, I'm not the final decision maker. Let me go to my underwriter. And we could literally be there to say, hey, this is what you should offer after we run in comps. Do you think someone would pay like a monthly subscription to have the access to people that can help them?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would think that people would, just because I know that I know that that's such an important part of the business. And if people don't realize that is an important part of the business, they probably haven't done a lot of deals. But I think on paper, I don't see why anybody wouldn't. Now, how much and what would it look like? I don't know. But yeah.
The reason why I'm asking you guys is because like, that's like, I just don't know. I don't know if people would, because I know it would take a lot of your time, a lot of my time to like individually help, look at deals with people and underwrite them, tell them where they need to be, how to train them. I mean, it's going to be like training, like sales training pretty much,
Yeah. So I think it would be really useful. I mean, we have people that are want us to look at deals all the time. So, I mean, it seems like something that is a need for people,
Yeah, I mean, what I see is I see people spend a month, 2 months following up with a lady or a seller, get it under contract, and they have it at the wrong price, and they just wasted all their time, and then they try to go back and renegotiate, and the person just feels like, they just haven't been dealt with justly, and they're like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. So I feel like there's a lot of wasted time.
That's that's actually a really good point, because in the past we've done that, right? And it hurts. It hurts everybody. It hurts the seller.
Yeah, and with the experience that we have that we could bring, we could be like, hey, you don't waste any more time with this lead. Like, make the offer now and follow up, but don't stop wasting time. So anyway, that was an idea of mine where it could be like a monthly subscription, and then like if we help you with the deal, we can help you dispo it, we can buy it, we can split the deal because we're helping you. Because as a beginner, or even as someone experienced, like, I mean, we run into situations with multifamily where it's like, okay, how would we structure this? Maybe we don't have the most experience. So I think something like that. But I'm just talking out loud before getting the finding.
I think
I don't know if it would feel like it was valuable.
I think it would. I think it'd be really valuable. So I would love to implement something like that, so we can help more people, because ultimately that's what we're trying to do. So
yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Well, let's get the deal finding thing, man. So I actually I made an offer yesterday. I made 2 legit written offers yesterday. I made 4, but 2 of them weren't legit because they weren't There were JV deals, and I actually didn't want to JV with them. Out of the 2 legit written offers I made, I got one that is looking I just started doing this legit yesterday. I got one that I think will get accepted. So I went to the house, and Sean, you can go and do your thing. I'm just kind of explaining to everybody what happened, unless you want to hear.
Well,
Do you want to hear?
sure, I'll hear.
So I went to the house because the agent called me on the house that's listed on MLS, and they were like, "Hey, you probably should go see the house before we accept your offer, because we don't want to just lock it up for 7 days and 7 days of due diligence, and then you back out because it wasn't a deal." So I was like, "Okay." So I went over there. I talked to the seller, and the seller was like, "Look, I'm just using these agents. They only charge me 0.5% to list it, so they're making me like talk to everybody. So I'll just tell you what the other people offered." And I'm like, "Okay, well, what they offered?" He's like, "The other guy offered 450, but he's represented by a buyer, so there's a 2.5% commission. So I'm going to take home about 436. I offered 455, but I told him I wanted to be at 425. So I'm like, dang, sir. So if I'm representing myself, so I don't have to pay a buyer's commission, or you don't. So if I can beat 436, do we have a deal?" He's like, "Yeah, it's looking pretty good." So I talked to him. We're pretty cool. So I got to right now run my numbers again and see. And this is on the deal the offer I made right here. I got to run my numbers again and make my final offer. So we might get this one. It might be a good flip. So let's go to the calculator. All about making offers, man. I mean, if I get it, great. If not, he's got a hot tub and 2 hot tubs that he's selling in his backyard. I might buy one, dude. I need a hot tub. So let's run the numbers again. 560 is what the ARV is. I believe it might even be higher. If I offer let's say 438.5, and the house needs, let's say, $45,000 of work, dude. I mean, it's still $32,000 deal. $32,000 flip profit. 12% interest, 2 points, 15% down, 4 months, and we list it for super cheap, 2.5%. I think that's a deal. But so the other offered, let's see, hide. Calculator.
This is a single family, right?
The house that I got?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me run the numbers real quick. So it's 450 times 97%, because he's not going to get to keep 97. He has to pay the commission. So that's what he's going to get on the other offer. So if I come in at 438.5, I'll beat it.
Love it.
By $2,000.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, that's a deal.
That's a deal, brother.
So I'm going to look at it another way. The house, probably we could paint the outside and get away with just listing it as is, and I think it would go for 520 if we just paint the outside. If we paint the outside and clean it, it would probably be $6K.
Okay.
Other $6K. If we wholetailed this thing, we'd make the same amount if we flipped it and went all out.
Well, that is the yeah, you know what? I mean, this is something, it's like,
so if we wholesale it, we make the same amount, or if we go all out and put 45,000 into it and it sells for 560, we make the same amount. Okay. So it's a deal either way. Okay. Let you guys sink on that, let you marinate on that. I'm gonna make this offer. I'm gonna call the agent.
So do you I'm making a couple offers to some on some multi-units. Do you want me to share my screen and just see if kind of how we run the calculator? And
let me make this call real quick.
Okay.
For the final,
So I'm gonna finish up the offer I was making, and then I'll mute myself.
I think you should, though. You should share your screen next, and then I'll
cool.
So let me make this call real quick.
Awesome.
Hello? Hello?
ARI Realty.
Hey, is this Becky?
It is, yeah.
Hi, Becky.
Sorry,
It's-
my phone muted on me.
No, it's okay. I
Sorry.
thought it was my phone. I use a
Yeah.
Google Voice number, so sometimes the internet
Oh,
connection can be bad. But anyway, I'm calling just to kind of give you an update. I'm unrepresented, so I don't know how much I need to like tell you about my offer. Like I'm unfamiliar with this. Do you need to do you want to know like everything that's going on?
no, so this is on that Sandy one, right?
Right, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I have your offer in our file. We're waiting to, so his sister's on she's a seller on the property as well. And I believe their dad just passed away. So we're waiting to hear back from her. And they're kind of in this like weird moment right now. So we're trying to figure that out today. So I'll get back with you. I think he may send out a notice of multiple offers because we ended up with I think 4.
Okay.
So yeah, but I should have some sort of information for you later today.
Yeah,
I'm
because
hoping.
my offer, I need to change it. I mean, I went there. I mean, I think you guys are right. You definitely need to go see that house. The pictures make it look a lot more appealing. There's actually like a lot of
Yeah.
updates that need to happen there.
Okay.
So but I talked to him and he told me like stuff that he needed additional that I don't think I discussed with you guys. He wants like a rent back, like a 2-week rent back, or just a post possession
Oh,
of the property.
okay.
I
Yeah, he hasn't told me that.
Yeah,
So
so I mean, I took notes on what I would have to add into my offer. So I mean, I might as well just let you know. So he said, there's a lot of things in the house that he says he was going to finish before moving out. So I wrote him down. I was going to put in my offer and say, hey, look, we're good to buy it. We just, I want to make sure my offer is obviously contingent and on you doing what he said, because he said he was going to finish the laundry room and the bathroom, and
okay.
he
Yeah.
says a 2-week possession, post possession after he closes. And I was like, well, I can do that. I just need to hold back some money in case you don't get out. And he was okay with all that. So anyway,
Okay.
I guess I'm in limbo too, because I was ready to like write everything up and make my offer and see if it got accepted. But it sounds like maybe we gotta wait a little bit or something.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think we have 4 cash offers now. So obviously it's like a property that needs some work. So I think that's why we're giving like all the people with the cash.
Yeah, it needs quite a
wanting.
bit. It's got like rotting siding. I mean, I don't know if you've been there, but it needs
Yeah, I've been outside and I've seen pictures inside, but I haven't been inside. But I can imagine it probably needs more work than it's showing. So
right.
Okay, yeah. So I've got your information, I've got your number in the file. So if he ends up sending a notice of multiple offers out, at that point you could do whatever you want with your offer. That addendum that I sent you originally,
Okay.
that would be where you would like put any changes on it. You would just put like the original date that the offer was written and then your new changes, and then just sign it and send it over.
Okay, so when you say a
As an
notice of
addendum 1.
when you say a notice of multiple offers, what do you mean? I'm unfamiliar with that.
It's basically like he sends that out to everyone who's sent an offer saying we are reviewing offers and we're not going to accept anything until like this time on this date.
Oh, okay,
And then
gotcha.
everyone has the option to like make changes or pull out if they want or do whatever they want to.
Well,
up until that time, and then after that he'll make a decision.
okay.
But like I said, we're waiting to hear back from his sister today because I think they've just got some major family stuff going on right now.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate.
So
Well,
we're kind of on hold for a second. So.
okay, well, keep me posted because I'm ready to go. I when I talked to him, he wants to get the money as soon as possible so he can find another place to go. So I understand the situation. I can get it done. I'm committed if I can get the price. I mean, I'm not even lowering it that much. It's just additional repairs I didn't know, and the yard was a little worse than I thought for landscaping. So anyway, yeah, keep me updated. I'll do the addendum and give you my final everything, and hopefully we get
and
it.
with you knowing that we're sending that notice of multiple offers out, I would just send that addendum now if you already know what you want to change, and I'll add it to your file.
Definitely.
Okay.
I got to change it. So I will fill that out and send
Yep.
that to you today. It's going to have all the things that he said he would do.
Okay.
And yeah, so and in the post possession, I don't mind him staying there a little bit after. So
Okay.
I'll send that out. So that's it. Just the addendum
right.
one. Fill all that out with the new purchase price, and then you'll let me know. Okay, hey, he's planning on accepting offer by this time.
Yep. We'll do that.
All right.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Yo, everybody, I made this offer yesterday. I'm about to get it. All right, Sean, you're up. Can you hear me, Sean? He's probably got me muted. Let me message him. So Sean is going to show you guys how he makes offers on multifamily.
Oh, sorry, I had you muted.
Yeah, you're good. You're up.
Okay. Well, I actually had a call that was transferred to me, so didn't go through. I'm about to call this person.
Go ahead. Use that. I mean,
let's go.
That's a deal finding hour.
Yes, sir.
So share your screen.
All right.
If you want.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
Hey, fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well today. Thanks for asking. Do you have a few minutes to chat?
Sure.
Awesome. Yeah, I think you were speaking with Ricky. So
Yes.
yeah. So I wanted to spend a few minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, and just kind of get some general info about the property and, your timeline, reason for selling, and, see if this is a good fit for us to potentially, make an offer on and purchase. Does that sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm looking at the right one here, 439 Tesson Road in Memphis.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So talk to me a little bit about this one. What's going on and, what's got you interested in selling it?
Okay, first of all, I'm not the actual owner.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm not the owner. I'm the agent representing the owner.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not the owner of the property, but you sent the postcard to him and he forwarded it to me.
Okay.
So I'm working for him. The property has a tenant living in it.
Okay.
And my owner is an investor that's selling his investment properties.
Okay.
With or without tenants. And this one happens to have a tenant in it.
Okay.
And yes, he is going to sell it.
Got it. Beautiful. So this is it's 3 beds, 1.5 bathrooms, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And was this listed for temporarily?
Yes, it was. We took it off the market.
Okay. And so what why did it not sell for you? What's your opinion for why it didn't sell?
Well, we're taking it off the market to try to see about when the tenant is out, if we can sell it without the tenant, because it wasn't really working with the tenant in it. So we took it off to try for a different route. Maybe we'll do it without the tenant.
Okay, so
if we can get the tenant out.
Got it. So I just want to just want to clarify. So the tenant's inside. You listed it. Was the tenant being hostile and not allowing for showings, or
Well, it wasn't that the tenant was being hostile. They weren't hostile, but it just wasn't a convenience.
Okay, got you. So there was struggles for showings and stuff like that, and okay.
Trying to get in touch with people when they live there, you have to let them know. You just can't just pull up.
Right. Okay. So how much is the tenant paying, and when is the lease agreement up?
The lease agreement is not up until March of 23, and they're paying $850 a month.
Ooh, March 2023. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
A whole year.
Okay. And how much is the owner asking for it?
85.
I'm sorry?
85,000.
85K. Okay. And that's what it was listed for, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, if the open market didn't want to pay 85, I mean, maybe they would, but then
Right.
I would assume so. Just to let you know, I mean, we buy properties fix and flip, but I do have an underwriter. They look at it, analyze the property, and figure out. I'm assuming if they go and start investigating and see that it was listed, and that it didn't sell for that, I'm assuming they're going to want to be, a good bit below that, just to be upfront
Right.
with you.
Right.
So, is the, do you believe there's any wiggle room? I mean, as far as the asking price, because
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I don't know where they're going to be at, but generally when there's a leasing agreement in place for, basically a year, that we don't love that. I mean, it's just difficult to buy a property with a tenant in there. It's harder to raise rent if it needs any work, stuff like that. But I mean, do you believe the tenant would allow for a walkthrough and an inspection? I mean, are they, going to allow for that to happen?
The tenant is fine, but it's just when the tenant says they're fine, it's just getting in touch with the tenant to schedule such a thing.
Got it. Well, got it. Do you know anything about? So, do you have the leasing agreement? I mean, do you know what like the monthly expenses are? I mean, as far as on the owner's side, does he pay any of the water, sewer, trash?
No. The tenant is responsible. The trash is this is in the city of Memphis, so the trash is covered in your light bill.
Okay,
so you pay light, gas, and water to one company, and the trash is included in there.
Okay, got it.
And no, anything outside of the taxes on the property, the owner does not pay anything else.
Got it.
They're responsible for the lawn. They're responsible to pay their own light, gas, and water. Trash is included in that, and the tenant does that.
Got it. So, obviously, the tenant, the gentleman trying to sell it, I would assume wants to sell it as soon as he can. He's asking 85. I mean, do you think? Well, let's talk a little bit about the condition. I mean, I don't know how much you might know. I mean, how long has this tenant been in there, and when's the last time anything was updated?
Well, there are no upgrades. The tenant has been there maybe 4 or 5 years. I think this is their second time, and they did a 2-year lease in the beginning. So they've been there, probably 4 or 5 years. The property, like I said, has not been up. Now, the owner did do interior paint, exterior paint, stuff like that. But as far as major upgrading, no.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to do that when you have a tenant in it, and so until that tenant really moves out and you can do all your rehab to get a new tenant, it just kind of limits you when they're there.
Right. Well, I mean, okay, so it needs some work. We got a tenant in there. I don't know what underwriting would offer, and I know you're not the person that would accept it or deny. You're just going to present it, but I'm thinking just from looking around the area and what's kind of selling. I mean, what do you think if hypothetically, if we could get the tenant out, which we wouldn't be able to, but what do you think it would sell for? Like if it was all fixed up, since, you're an agent and you're in that market. I mean, do you have an idea of what you think it would sell for?
In that area, if it's fixed up, see, it's not a bad area.
Right.
And then this house is it's one neighbor on one side and nobody on the other side.
Right.
So you can probably get 120 for that house fixed up right.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking if I took it underwriting, I mean, obviously I'm more on the operations side, and I see the good. I'm trying to work with the sellers and everything.
Right.
So where I want to, where I think we should be is different than where the underwriter would be. Right. They're just trying to protect the money bag. I'm thinking they're going to start. Well, I guess. So I don't see any photos. I mean, did they ever take? Do we have any photos of the kind of the inside to see the general condition, or is that out of the question?
That is out of the question because it has a tenant and tenant rights to go in taking pictures.
Right. So yeah, I mean, without any pictures and stuff like that, I mean, they're going to make a really nasty offer. I'm thinking probably somewhere between 40 and 50 to start. I mean, and I mean, do you know where the bottom line is for him and where it's not even worth having a conversation?
I don't think he's gonna go down that low. But then he's actually traveling. Mm-hmm. So let's talk again on he's supposed to be back he's out of the country.
Oh, he's not even really. So he's not.
But no. He's on vacation.
Oh, okay. Well, I just meant so he's not ready to make a decision right here, right now.
Oh no. He's out of the country until he just left. He's on vacation, first vacation in many years.
Okay.
So he's on vacation. So, and I told him that I would only bother him if it was something really important. And this is not that important.
So
you know what I mean?
50,000 is not important. I got you.
Take 40,000 for Tesla. He's gonna be like, Sandra, you did not call me on my vacation for that.
So when is he gonna be back and ready to make a decision? Because
he'll be back. We can talk on the 10th.
Okay, the 10th.
So call me back on the 10th.
Okay.
I'll run that by him.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, what I can do is I'm gonna wait to go to underwriting because we can get an offer fast for you and do all that. Right. So respectfully, I'm gonna wait. I mean, that's gonna be like my general. Again, that's not an offer. I don't know where they're gonna be at, but and so I can call you on the 10th, and then we can have a little bit of a back and forth, and I can go to underwriting, and we can figure out exactly where we want to be, or exactly where we can be rather. And then last question would be, I mean, do you think he would be open? I mean, because the only other option to get him where he wants to be on price, because it is a rental property and it's an investment property, do you think he would possibly be open to, taking payments over time if, we could make the purchase price what he wanted and, basically.
Now, is this Sean?
Yeah, this is Sean.
Sean, I talked to you yesterday about this. And you were going to send me an email with that breakdown so that I can present it to him because you said me about over 15 months. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me. Okay. Well, I apologize. I talked to a lot of people, so let me. I can definitely do that. I mean, but do you think? I mean, did you ever talk to him and see if he was open to that?
No, he was gone.
Oh, that's right.
Left.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, he left the 29th, so I haven't talked to him.
Well, what I can do is when he gets back in town, we can put together 2 offers for him. I'll go to underwriting. I'll get them to put together both offers, and if he's open to one, then we'll make the best offer we can on both sides. Does that sound fair?
That sounds good. Yes, sir. Right. That sounds good. So we just wait till the 10th and reconvene.
Very good. Okay, Ms. Sandra. Well, have a great weekend. I appreciate you reaching out, and hopefully we can do some business. By the way, are you active in the market? I mean, do you have any?
Yes.
I mean, because if you have any ugly properties or anything, or something that's up and coming that maybe you would like to get an offer on it before it even goes to the market, I mean, I'd be happy to make an offer on anything that you're working on or that you're looking to work on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're aggressively buying, so I'd love to.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have anything right now, though?
I don't.
Okay.
The only other thing I have, and it's still on the market. I have not taken it off, and it has a tenant in it as well. I got a lot of investors that's trying to sell their tenant-occupied property.
Yeah. So, tenants. I mean, tenants are great, but I like it better when we put them in there. So.
I know it. Yeah.
Okay. So
but I have it on both sides. I get some investors that want the tenant there so they can start generating income right off the bat. Then I got some that's like, no, I'd rather put my own people in it. That way I can
right
fix up right and all of that. So I mean, I get it on both sides, and I've sold on both sides.
Yeah, and we bought property with tenants inside, but again, it's just it's all situational, and
it's so much better when it's empty.
For sure. Yeah. Well, Ms. Sandra, I appreciate it. I won't hold you up. Have a great weekend, and I got a note here to give you a call on the 10th, and I'll touch base. All right.
Thanks, sir.
Right. You're welcome.
Bro, why didn't you get that other address that she has listed?
I don't know. Let me text her.
Yeah, get that. Make an offer. I mean, she hasn't been able to move it.
Yeah, let me call her right back.
She's nice as bump. Yeah, call her back. Time to get your 2 offers out, bro. What you waiting on?
Hey, Sandra? Oh, shoot. No, that's not going to work.
She said, bump your way.
That's not going to work. Hey, Sandra, Sean, call you right back.
Hey,
what was the address of that other property? I mean, I'd like to take a look at it and maybe make an offer anyway. I mean, I'm unrepresented, and would you have an issue writing it up if, being, so you could be both get the buyers and the sellers commission as well? Would you be open to that?
yeah.
Okay, great. What is the address?
The address of the other property I was telling you about that has the tenants in it.
Yeah.
I got two of them.
Okay, great.
I got 2315 Foxmoor.
FOX.
Uh-huh.
Foxmoor.
FOXMOOR. And that's a really good property because now, but I don't know if you're into condos because I ran into that problem yesterday too. It is a condominium.
Everything for the right price. So Foxmoor Ave is it Avenue Street? What is it?
2315 Foxmoor. I think
it's listed though. Okay, I'll find it. And does it have a unit number or anything associated with it?
It's Lane actually. 2315 Foxmoor Lane, gotcha. Unit number 12. Now this one is a condominium. It's in a subdivision. Mm-hmm. And the beauty of this one is it's on the lake and it's a freestanding. See, a lot of the condominiums, they got two of them stuck together all over this little complex. But this one is actually a standalone. So
you're saying that you don't have any neighbors on either side of the wall?
Right, it does not.
Wow.
No.
What is the HOA in that community?
For that particular unit, the HOA is 336.
336 monthly. Okay. Does that include any Wi-Fi or internet or anything?
No.
Okay. And then does that one have pictures on it, or I haven't?
You just got a picture of the outside. It does not have any inside pictures because that one has a tenant in it.
Okay, exactly.
But that tenant is scheduled to move out in June. June 30th is their last day. They're paying $1,300 a month. Yeah, they're paying $1,300 a month. It's a 3-bed, 3.5 bath.
Okay.
It's got 3 levels.
What nice. You said 3.5 bath?
3.5.
Okay. Great. So what? And then I assume it needs some updating as well.
That one is not. It's not too bad, but it's a thing where you got the tenant in there, and when they get out, then you can assess to see. All of them always need paint and something done to the floor.
For sure.
But as far as the unit itself, it's a good unit, and they've been there a while and they love it.
Okay, got it.
But the only one still so.
Right. And then what's the address on the other one?
The other one is 2796 West Battle Creek, BATTLECREEK.
Okay, this is a single family?
Right.
Okay. And has a tenant in it. Yep. So what is the monthly rent on this one, and when's the lease up?
That one has, that one is just a little different. Okay. This is a long-term tenant paying $1,600 a month with a 5-year lease agreement.
Woo! 5-year. When does it expire?
In 5 years.
Oh, okay, so they just signed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that one is a little different because the seller, she's really wanting them to stay because they've been such great tenants for her. Yeah. And she doesn't want to kick them out.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well,
but she wants to sell the property. But she want to make
maybe
sure
she shouldn't have signed a 5-year lease. But okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But they paying like $1,600 a month.
Got it. Okay. Well, Sandra, thank you. I'm going to take a look at them, and I will. I have your email now. You send me an email, so I'll send you some offers. Okay.
Well, all right, Sean. Thanks so much.
All right, Miss Sandra. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, man. It sounds like she's a nice lady, but she might be listen those bad boys too high, like usual.
Yeah.
Hey man, the key is you make the offer that makes sense. Let them decide whether they're gonna get their heads out of the clouds.
Absolutely. And yeah, sometimes like, yeah, I mean, I made a bad assumption. I just assumed that she's probably got some properties that are listed too high, but it's stupid because you just
Always make that
just don't know.
That's the thing we're trying to do with this deal finding competition. It's like you make the presented. I want to see how many people that do presented written offers this month get deals. I mean, we're doing it. I almost have one from yesterday. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to some of our students, stuff like that. It's like, that's like the main KPI. It's like, I mean, that's the name of our company, Offer. So why aren't we making offers to everything? You got to. So
I think people just think like, hey, they won't accept it. It's not worth my time.
And it is.
That's not.
It's a dangerous thought. It really. Shoot. Maybe. Let's see.
What the key is getting your offers out faster. That's like.
Oh, Cardone.
And using virtual assistants. Right now, we're using ourselves, but.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So this one actually. Oh wait, that's not the unit number. So let me see. Oh, maybe it is. No, it's not listed. Never mind. So, okay. I want to look at Redfin. Unit 12. There you are. Okay. I mean, I guess this kind of gives you an idea of what it could look like on the inside, which is good. This one was in obviously better shape. These are pretty interesting. So let's see.
Share your screen so people can see what you're looking at.
Am I not sharing my screen?
Oh, I have no. Okay, yeah, you are not.
Okay.
No, wait, no, that's me. You got to share your screen.
Okay. I thought I was. All right. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Why has Chrome lost my permission? Go to system preferences. I may check Google Chrome. Well, that's really frustrating. It's not going to let me share my screen. Huh?
It's not letting you share your screen?
I have to reboot my Chrome.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can. Do you want me to real quick?
No, it's fine. You're good. Just talk it out.
All right. So yeah, anyway, this is listed at 210. Yeah, so what did that other one sell for? Did this one sell? Let's see. This one last sold for. So listing remove. Okay. So these are for rent. Gotcha. So she wants to be at 210. Yeah. So what I would want to do is kind of calculate what the return on the money would be, right? Because this has a tenant inside. But I don't know if that's it's going to be worth the time to go through and do that instead of just making a nice low offer that would make sense for us. What do you think? Because there's a quick offer and then there's
quick low offer.
Yeah, and then there's an intelligent offer, and sometimes it's better to just make a quick offer. And okay, because I'm just trying to see if any of these have sold around it, but okay, boom. Well, all right. So I'm gonna email her. And then let me take a look at this other one. A 5-year lease. Can you believe that? I mean, who's doing 5-year leases? It's outrageous, to be honest.
Sounds like a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea. I mean, I don't know. Maybe chime in. Anybody who's got investment properties. Tell me if you would do a 5-year lease. I mean, I don't hear about that very often. I mean, I hear 2-year leases, but that's 5 years. That's just crazy. Oof, curbside's not good on this one. Looks, 5. I mean, how am I supposed to get in there and update the property? Especially for people that like to do burn method or stuff like that. I mean, you got a tenant in there, you can't even rehab it. So, okay. So she wants 260. Yeah. Well, let me write her up some offers. And then, yeah, I want to reboot though, and I do want to share my screen and or either me or you can do it, but I want to make some of those multi-unit offers and kind of show everybody how we calculate that.
Go ahead, reboot it, and I'll just take over.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make those offers to her as well. Somebody email her those, but
well, we only got like maybe about 10 minutes left, so I don't know how long you're gonna be gone for.
Shoot. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me just reboot these then. Let me see. Hold on. Figure out how to do this. All right.
We got Jake Barr. Hello, I'm from Utah as well. Hanksville. Thanks for the content. You got it. You dang right, Hanksville. Hanksville, Utah. Let's go. Okay. Two, one. All right, guys. So I am on, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sunday.com. It's a site that posts rehab like distressed properties, and then you make bids on it. We've gotten one deal on here before, and we made $30,000, but we split it with a flipper. We went 50-50 on it, so we both made 15. So I'm just looking at properties, reviewing them, and making offers. So this house looks like a piece of trash. It needs a ton of work. It's just outdated, in order to get something nice, you got to put some money into it. So this thing is a 2, 1.5. So I'm looking and seeing what else is for sale. That's a 2, 1.5 in the area under 1,300 square feet. Let's see. So this is a 3-2 for 3. Okay, so this thing is bigger, more extra bedroom, extra bathroom, outdated as well. Look how many outdated bad properties are on the MLS, guys, or that we can make offers on. It's just crazy. Even this one in Tampa, like this, I'm about to make an offer on this thing. Golly, they're everywhere. So people are like, there's not enough opportunities. Nah, that's not it. Okay, so this is 2-2 updated. Looks like, well, not even updated. Wow. Okay. This look at this thing. I need to make an offer on this thing too. You seeing this, Corey? Can you hear me? Corey, unmute yourself. Let me show you something.
Yeah, I can see it.
Are you okay? So I went on Sunday to make an offer on this thing. 200,000 they're asking for this piece of trash. It's a 2-1. It needs a complete remodel. And I go on here. I'm like, okay, let's run some comps. So I'm like, okay, this is a 3-2. This might be a comp. Look at how outdated this thing is. And they're asking 299. Bad too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, let me look at another property. Let me see if I can make an offer. Let me find a better comp. So I was like, maybe this one might be it. So this is a 2-2. So one extra bedroom than this thing. Because this is a 1 or is it a 1.5? It's a 1.5. So, okay. So this is a 2-2. Look at this thing, Corey. I was like, oh, this is nice. Yo, look at that, bro.
That's just how Florida houses are.
And look at this thing.
You should check out sold comps.
Yeah, I will. I was just kind of seeing what. So I think 200,000 is way too much. They're asking way too much on Sunday. What are they doing? Look at this thing. It's been sort of updated for 215. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to make an offer like 130, bro.
You gonna look at what's sold?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at sold right now. So let's look at sold within the last year.
Shoot, I'd even do less.
Why?
Like
Sometimes this thing doesn't even work when you start filtering. Okay, I did the last 30 days. Wow. Okay, last 30 days. So the house is like right here. So this is a 2-2.
Close.
Huh?
They're not even close.
What do you mean they're not even close? Sunday?
200, yeah, 200K is terrible.
I mean, I'm about to lose it on Sunday. Like that's not even a deal.
Check it out on Redfin. Sometimes Redfin, the comps have pictures, so you can see what kind of condition it's in when it's sold.
So you're saying Zillow right here? They ain't coming. They're not coming with the heat.
Well, they don't have pictures, right? Sometimes Redfin will have pictures.
But it's amazing that I'm on here and I'm like, dude, look how many opportunities to make offers to.
Yeah, so many.
Like we spend so much money on marketing dollars, which is good. Like we're not saying not to do it, but like look, you can get a freaking deal on the MLS whether you want to flip it or fix it up, flip it, whatever. Wholesale it. All right, so this one sold for 220. So we're gonna see if this has any pictures. Oh, let's go. Oh man.
See, that's good info, right? Because now you know that as is, they're selling for around the 220.
So 200 isn't terrible then. Look at that piece, bro. Florida is the truth. You don't get a lot of stuff like this in Utah, like where it's just been beaten down by the sun and the weather and the hurricanes.
Yeah, we don't.
Time to move our operation to Arizona or Florida.
For real.
Okay, so this sold, plus it's you don't have to worry about the non-disclosure garbage. Okay, so this thing sold. This is a 2-2. Sold for 230. Okay, so I guess like outdated properties are going for that range, huh? Okay. I mean, honestly, 200 isn't. I'm just trying to find ARV now, because it seems like most of these homes are outdated. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see many that are in straight
Go back
flip.
to that quick.
Okay.
Scroll through all those and look at all of them.
I mean, I'll go for this one, which is the highest. Let's see what this went for.
Sometimes if you scroll down on these ones too, you can find more comps.
Like click into the other one and look around.
Yeah, so like this one, you could probably scroll down and see what their comps are, and sometimes it has more or different ones.
So this one's got a pool.
It looks a little newer.
That's not bad. It's got a pool. It's outdated too.
Yeah.
But I don't see a lot of flips going on around here. Look at that one. 141. That's where I'd like to get it at.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
I'm making
the best ARV you got is like 260.
So I'm gonna go 141.
So yeah, if you had the calculator open, you could do quick math on it, right?
You talking about this thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 260 is not even really good comp because that one had a pool, but it was outdated. So let's say I got this thing at 141, like I just offered, and this thing needs every bit of like $55,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, look at it.
Yeah, I mean, you need to redo everything: kitchen, floor, cabinets, counters.
If you do, yeah. So if you do everything, I mean, 141 would be a great deal. If you make a lot, so maybe I need to be more aggressive to get it.
Probably, I think.
I mean, it says right here, first buyer to bid 200,000 wins this property, and everyone's like, "Nah, I'm cool."
Yeah.
I'll go 165. That'll be my best. Still not the best. I don't know if I like how Sunday did this. I mean, I think this is a good thing, so you keep improving your offer, but maybe it is a good thing.
Do you like to know it, like, if as the buyer?
As a buyer, I'm like,
highest.
Kind of frustrates me, to be honest, because I'm like, well, the heck.
Well, but is it more frustrating to know, or is it more frustrating to just not know and wonder?
I guess it is. It's better to. I mean, I guess you could play around with it and be like, well, what is the highest offer? Okay, so 199 doesn't even do it. So apparently, people are willing to pay 200,000, right? So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, maybe they think it's going to keep going up, so they didn't accept. So I thought a first person to accept 200 was going to get it.
That's what I thought too. So my question for this is like, does this platform cause investors to just go up higher because they see other people that are bidding higher? So that maybe someone knows something I don't. Maybe I should bid a little bit more. I don't know.
I wonder if it if it'd be better to show like how many offers were higher. Yeah.
And not say who did it. Anyway, Madison Hugel, if that's how you say your name. What's up, dude?
I say.
I have someone's put the fire emojis. Thank you for the fire emojis. So guys, I've been today. I'm not gonna lie. Not every day is a great day as an investor. Like sometimes you just don't want to work that hard. Sometimes like your brain is clouded. My brain is clouded right now, and we've been doing this for an hour now, and I've got out 2 Sunday offers. Now I count the Sunday offers as legit because they're written and they're going to be presented. I didn't present them, but would you guys count those as legit? Like I did the research, you made the offer.
100%.
So I look at my offer sheet yesterday. I spent an hour and I got 4 offers out, but only 2 were legit. I have to go back through my offer tomorrow that I made yesterday and do an addendum to make it more legit. And today, in my 2-hour of deal finding, I've made 2 legit offers, 2 in Salt Lake City, Utah, both overpriced on Sunday. If you look at it, so guys, how many legit offers have you gotten out, Sean, in this hour?
2. Well, 3.
That's you got out 3 written presented.
Well, I got 2. I mean, those were easy, like to get out. I mean. And then I had one that I was kind of working on before.
Which 2 did you do?
The ones in Memphis.
Great job, bro.
Thank you. And then there was one that I was kind of working on typing up before.
See, the key to success, and I think, in my opinion, is like you have your acquisition arm, right? You got the people that are dialing the sellers, trying to get a hold of them, making offers, and then we do this. Like if you do a combination of making offers and deal finding, and you have an acquisition arm, and if you're by yourself, you do both, like that, you are going to get deals. I think what happens in this industry is like people spend a lot of time on like strategizing, marketing, thinking like of what to do, not taking enough action, and then they wonder why they're not getting deals.
Yeah, and like you said, you just saw like an endless supply of trash properties on the market. So, and I think people, we just like, a lot of wholesalers think like you can't go on market, right? That's like anti-wholesaling, but it's just not true. In Florida, the Rep C, you can even assign it. So
man, yeah, we've been looking at Florida right here, just in Tampa. Look how much trash right here.
doesn't have any non-assignability in it, so you can straight up assign that.
Look how outdated this thing is. Make a legit offer. I'm about to call him and make an offer. It's been on the market for 1 day.
That's too long.
It's too long. But Madison asked 135 because the property I was comping. He says 135 around a good is 135 around a good price, asking price for that property you're looking at on Sunday. Let's pull it back up.
It's a great price.
That's a great price.
Yeah. So Madison, that was a price that I felt confident offering, and I would do. I was just putting the price up to 200 to see if I was the highest bidder, and I wasn't. So there's people that are offering more than 200 according to their platform.
Sunday does that just no matter what your offer is.
Yeah, I wonder if they just do that.
They do. I guarantee they do. I mean,
you guys want to check it? Fine, I'll go 350. Oh, nah, look at that. Congratulations, you currently have the highest offer on this property. This could change quickly, so please check your offer dashboard regularly. Shoot, I'm gonna have to change that back, brother.
Like, oops, that was a typo. 150.
I wonder if they let you decrease it.
They don't. Shoot, boy.
Like, yo, sorry, that was a typo. I need to be at 150.
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call Laura Bell.
Said Laura, this property is a joke.
I'm gonna call her, bro. That's what you do. You make relationships, man. Me and Laura Bell, we're gonna be friends after this. She's gonna send me some deals. Let's check it out.
Hi, you have reached Laura Bell,
Oh, wow.
Investor Advisor with Sunday. Please leave a message after the tone, and I will be sure to get back to you. Thanks for calling.
Hi, Laura Bell. How you doing? I'm an investor on the Sunday platform. I'm looking for a house to flip in Tampa, and I was making offers on this one, 8626 Robalina Road, and I kept on offering, what I felt was reasonable, and then it said there was an offer that was higher, so I wanted to see if Sunday was just saying that. So I made an offer that I can't do. I was just checking, but anyway, I am interested in the house. So if you want to call me, I don't know if there's a lot of competition on it. I'm looking for a place to flip in the area. So yeah, if you want to call me, great. Let's chat. I'm always looking for properties. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. What, Sean, you got something to say, boy?
Yeah, I love how you said. I was just trying to see if Sunday is full of it.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's.
So that's actually impossible for me to do.
Yeah, bro, it's hilarious. You can't go back now. Once you made that offer, you done.
Well, I mean, they don't accept it.
They don't want you just doing. They don't want you. They don't want you just putting in a bunch of numbers. Because I think it sends it to the seller once they put it in.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna keep me off the platform.
The seller's gonna see that 350 and just start tearing up with joy. So stoked.
I was just shocked that anyone would even go up to 200. Like, this thing sucks and it needs so much work. Look at that yard. The yard's trash. Everything needs to be redone. The siding looks terrible.
I think there's this population of people that buy properties with the intent of not putting hardly any money into it and renting it out, and they're willing.
Honestly, if you can rent, I wonder what it rents for. Like, if it rents for like 1,600, it's not a bad deal.
You want to see what they rent for out here?
Sure.
18, 14. Yeah, this one's renting for 14. Same size as ours, but it's a townhouse. So yeah, maybe this is a sick rental market.
Maybe at that price point for a lot of people, it's like a no-brainer for them.
I mean, to be honest, the fact that I can only rent my house out for like 15, 18, or 2,000, and my house is worth like $500,000 now, 600,000, and you can get a house for 200,000 that rents for the same. I mean, you're definitely getting a rental out here.
Yeah, I mean,
rentals in Utah just don't make sense.
Why do you think people do get rentals in Utah?
They just need to put their money somewhere, and they probably live here.
And they're scared to manage property in a state they don't live in.
All right, guys. So let's wrap up the deal finding hour. We're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing this every day in April. You guys, obviously, I'd love for you to join me. What's the conclusion, guys? As we keep doing this, like day after day, like how can we improve? How do we get better? Like how do we speed up our offers? What do you guys have any takes on that?
If you don't feel like just don't dive too deep into stuff that you talk to you just make an offer that makes sense, right? Do as quickly of analysis as you can and quit.
I mean, you can get deep into the weeds looking at comps.
That's what I mean, and you're doing that obviously on the screen. You're trying to show and demonstrate, and that's great. But for anybody that's watching, don't do that. Just freaking, pull out your spreadsheet and make the offers quickly as humanly possible.
And a lot of times, like what Sean did after his call, a lot of times what people do, they'll like look at the property, even though they're not going to make the offer for another 10 days. I would just skip that and move on to the next one so you can make another offer. You're going to look at it for 10 minutes and then you're not going to.
Right. Yeah. And so I don't know as far as critique on that, I mean, I was waiting. I was holding back my offer because the guy's not even here to accept it. I mean, normally we don't hold back offers, but if he's not even here to accept it, like, why do I want to waste my time to look at it?
I think you made the right move, but I'm saying is like,
right. I know. Yeah. In a situation like that, don't sit there and look at the property until you're ready to make an offer. Like,
no, go to the next one.
Go to the next one. Totally.
All right. Well, I think it was a good deal finding hour. I think what I want to tell you guys about is like today I'm a little off. I didn't do my morning routine yet. Morning routines can be excuses like, oh yeah, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But it's the consistency, right? Like you just got to do it. Like you want to consistently get deals. We got to consistently be making offers. That's it.
You want to be ripped? You got to pump weight. You want to be an investor? You got to make offers. You want to be a triathlon athlete, you got to go out there and jog. So
it's just really funny when me and Corey were brand new investors, me and him, the amount of volume that we put out into the network, the space, the marketplace was so minimal. And we thought we were doing something. So I think what happens is a lot of people think they're doing things, but you ain't doing nothing. There's people that send out $90,000 of mail a week.
Yeah.
And that's just one marketing channel.
Yeah. And for people that don't have any money and are discouraged by that number, don't be, because again, the MLS is free to go and scan. And honestly, don't be afraid of it, because it's actually a really great scenario to get your feet wet and talk to not even the seller, the agent, because if you can get a property under contract, it's great. It's 30-day closes. You get an inspection period. Like there's nothing to be afraid of, and if it's the earnest money or something like that, that's usually you can negotiate it after inspection. So there's really no risk in making the offer at the price that makes sense. None.
There isn't.
All right, boys. It's been a good deal finding hour.
Yeah, man. Let's get our 5 offers out today. And yesterday I was only able to get out 2 legit ones.
I got 10 out today. So
you got out 10?
I said I got to get 10 out today. That's my goal. So,
bro, you better. I mean, 10. I'm gonna be singing your praises. You get out 10 today. Don't get distracted. No lunch. I mean, you're gonna have to be locked in.
I'm about to get locked in. I'm about to get razor focused here, razor sharp.
Proud of you, brother. But hey, before we wrap up, again, since I have all you on here, and if people want to chime in that are on the live, do you guys think that providing like the training daily would? Because I mean, I've asked some wholesalers. Actually, let's actually go to. Can you guys see my screen? Let's go to the poll I did, because I want to know, because I have a coaching program and I want to help people. Like I don't want people there's so many coaching programs out there that just give you information and you're like, dude, this didn't help me out at all. Like I want to help people. So let's look at this poll real quick. I put it out yesterday. Let's see. Okay. So I said, what would be the most valuable coaching mentorship you could pay or ask for? It says, have your coach underwrite your deals and tell you exactly what to offer to sellers. So 4 people voted. Okay. So that was kind of part of the program I was thinking about is, you at midday, like you get like a huddle in the morning where you get like trained, and then at the end, in the middle of the day or end of the day, you get told what to offer on the property, and like if there's any obstacles that you face, you get advice. So that seems to be something only 4 people voted on that. But the next one says, have your coach have a daily training with you on how to make offers and then offer an accountability call. So I think like that would be helpful too, right? Like a morning training, underwriting hour later. I think I'm getting a call from that agent. Oh, never mind.
She wanted to give you the courtesy call back, but you got to be quick for her.
You want me to call her back? I'm kind of lost my train of thought, but anyway, let's just finish this. Have your coach call the seller. So I was thinking, even in this program, like if you are scared or don't know how to talk to the seller, oh my God, I'm about to lose it, Wise. Hold on, I'll answer this. Hello? Hello?
Hey there, this is Laura with Sunday, Tampa Bay.
Laura, how are you? My name's Nathan. How's it going?
Good, Nathan. Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. So I just wanted to call you. So I'm an investor. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, but we do deals in Tampa. So I was just looking at what you guys had, and I was looking at that deal, and I offered what I thought was fair. And then I was like, every time I go up a little bit, I'm not even the highest offer. I wonder if Sunday just says no matter what you offer, there's a higher offer. So I made a mistake on that. I offered more than I could just to see if there was if that's just how the platform did it.
Well, so this one, I see you offered 141, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the list price is 200. That's why it probably told you that, gave you that reply.
Right. Well, I even went up to 200 because I was like, wow, I'm really interested to see if people are paying that in this area. And I offered 200 and it said, you still aren't the highest offer. So I was like, whoa, I wonder how high this goes. So sorry, I just want to apologize. I didn't want you to call me and be like, hey, 300,000. That sounds great.
No, it's fine. Let me just check and see here. Truth be told, technology is not perfect, and we're
Right.
working with a bunch of technology here to make this business happen.
Of course. Yeah.
So, I see what the problem is. Okay, so there is somebody who offered above asking price for the property, but again, we work in technology here, so it's not like we have brought an investor into this property and done a walkthrough and actually met each investor, in real life.
Got it.
So this person that wrote the offer above asking, he basically wrote the offer and then ghosted us. So we have to do a better job at vetting the investors that come in to make sure they're actually real people, because people just come on here to waste everybody's time. I'm being completely transparent with you.
Yeah. Okay. So what I had originally thought is not that Sunday was doing that, but somebody could manipulate the system and just offer a ridiculous price, and then everyone feels like they're priced out of making offers.
So this literally just happened today. I just put that property back on the market for a buy it now price of 200.
Okay.
This guy was supposed to have turned in his earnest money deposit yesterday, and then he just quit talking to us.
Okay.
So I just went in and deleted his offer. So now you are the top bidder, even at your 200,000
Right.
offer. So you want me to delete the 300? Do you want me to delete the 200 as well?
Yeah, again, because I was concerned. I was like, how is people beating me even at 200? I would delete those. I mean, maybe you can answer some questions for me a little bit more, because I am interested, but I was running some comps. We've done some deals in Tampa and out in Clearwater, but 200 to me it seemed kind of high from the comps I was looking in the area. I couldn't really find. I don't have MLS access out there, but I was just looking, and it looked like there weren't a lot of flipped houses I was seeing that were really really updated out there. Like, what do you believe the ARV could be if I went in there and made it nice in that house?
So we have the ARV at 265.
Okay.
And So let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Let me pull this up. All right, I can give you the 2 addresses that we dialed down to use as true comps for this if you want.
Yeah, if you could, because I mean, to be honest, like if the ARV's 265 and I'm putting in my numbers right here for a flip, that's kind of skinny, you know, because the house looks like it needs, you know, a complete remodel, like carpet, kitchen, bathrooms, paint. The siding looks kind of like it needs to be updated a little bit. So if I bought that at 200,000 and put in like 50 or 40, let's just say 50 to be safe, I wouldn't be making any money on it. I'd lose money. So I don't know if like it's do people just like, is this like a big rental market and they don't really do full rehabs, they just like rent mainly, or what's the situation out there?
I mean, we have such a low inventory here, you know, all the way, you know, I live in the Sarasota Bradenton area, but the rest of my team lives up there in the Tampa market. So I can speak from, you know, 45 to an hour south of Tampa Bay up to that area.
Okay.
We have such low inventory here, especially for, you know, fix and flip properties. You know, everybody moves here and wants to become a real estate agent or a wholesaler. And
right.
yeah. So, but I can give you, it's the supply and demand. And
okay. So it's not necessarily that it makes sense. It's just the inventory is so low that people are buying properties like because the inventory is low.
Exactly. There's nothing left.
Okay.
And making, you know, 20 grand, 15 grand is better than nothing to some people. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I can give you, so, and I have to be honest with you, our team was like, wow, because there is a property that is completely remodeled, and it's a close comp to that one, but it closed back in October of last year, which means that the renovation was done within the last, you know, 60 to 90 days before closing, and we were in a like construction costs and everything were completely different back, you know, even last year at that time when they were renovating that home.
Right.
So I can give you the addresses of the 3 and tell you which one is the one that we are not using as a true comp because it sold last year, not this year.
Okay. Well, I'd like that information. I'm just putting in the numbers. If it's sold for 265 when I'm done renovating it in, like, let's say 4 months, if I put in 50 into it, I would make, it says I'd make $21,505 if I bought it for 175. So is 175, I know that's not 200,000, but is that would that work, or is that like, are we way off now?
I mean, I don't think it would, you know, but the longer it sits on the market, the more desperate the seller might get. I mean, that happens, but
is this on them,
you know,
like MLS, or you guys, it's just on your platform, right?
Yeah, so we sign it. We're a real estate brokerage. We sign exclusive listing agreements with sellers and, you know, list them on our marketplace. So we do have a lot of investors, even institutional investors on our marketplace, but everybody's got their own buy box. Everybody's got their own budget ARV. Everybody's got their own situation. So just because it's on there doesn't mean it's a property for every single one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we only deal with end buyers. We don't deal with wholesalers. So there's no reassigning of contracts. Whoever's placing that bid is the person. I mean, we don't go to the closing table. Everything's done remotely. But whoever is on that contract as the buyer is the person at, you know, at the closing table.
No, I've already bought a property through Sunday, so I know how it works.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I haven't had time to do my due diligence on you, so I'm sorry if I'm telling you things.
No, it's okay. I know there's probably a lot of wholesalers on here that are wasting everybody's time, but that's no, we're definitely looking for property to fix and flip, and you know, we have partners out there that we do partner with on the flips, obviously because we're not there, but yeah. I just looking at my numbers, and you know, 200 is like, it's a little tighter than we like to do, you know.
Yeah. So is that like the one? Let me see here. I mean, we did get an offer of 185, and they did turn that one down.
Got it. Okay.
just to be honest with you.
No, I appreciate the honesty. You know, according to my numbers at 185, I mean, it'd be a 11K. I'd make 11,000 if my numbers are right. So, and that's not that good. But so at the 185, are they still around, or have they taken off? Like, if you would accept that.
So I'm in contact with him still, and I sent him, the 3 comps that I was just talking to you about,
Okay.
really the 2 true ones, and then the one that just really doesn't make sense. And to see where we go, we do, like I said, we do have some institutional buyers that we're reaching out to, but it might be too big of a project for them because those guys want, close to move-in ready,
Right. Yeah.
so that they can
that's
hold
how-
them.
The hedge
Yeah.
funds out there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, yeah, they're good sometimes.
Yeah, there's been a lot of press about them recently, how they're the ones that are forcing all of the first-time home buyers out of the market, which is super sad.
Right. Well, I've also heard that they they bid off more than they could chew, a lot of them, and they're like overwhelmed with property. So we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I worked for Zillow Offers before I came to Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so I was in the chair there helping Zillow, bite off more than they could chew. And
that's crazy.
yeah, but to be honest with you, a lot of it has to do with the fact that, I can sell ice to an Eskimo, right? And we can get deal after deal under contract. But the problem is that a field agent job, like the home inspector, that a real person has to do that. That's not algorithms. That's a real person. And then the closing situation, like you have to have real people in those seats pushing the paper and doing the due diligence and doing the closing. That's not an algorithm. That's not a robot. And if you don't have a strong support team, no matter how much money Rich Barton wants to tell investors that he lost, it really had to do with those 2 pieces of the puzzle. You just,
you need the support system. I totally get that. Well, I'm gonna crunch it again. I think 185 might have priced me out, to be real. But I'll look at it a little bit more. If you want to send me the comps, could you text them to my number, or would that be okay?
Yeah, I'll send you those addresses.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you calling me back. I'm always looking to network. If there's on any other properties, like, send them my way. We like Tampa. We buy in Texas. We're mainly Texas, Florida, and Utah right now. So.
All right, and this is the Ventures of Nathan Payne Enterprises, right?
Yeah, that's my personal LLC. I have multiple LLCs that we buy properties with. I have a company called Utah Home Acquisitions. There's the Ventures. So yeah, I think that's how I registered under Sunday, though.
Okay, great. Well, I'll make sure that Tampa Bay is in. When you go on the marketplace there, can you access Tampa Bay?
I can. Yeah, that's how I got this one. I actually can access everywhere. So.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, and send me that text and I'll look at it, and I'll make my best offer. If it works, then it works, and hopefully we can get a deal together.
Yeah. If not, we'll see you at the closing table on the next one, Nathan.
You got it. All right. Have a great one.
Thanks.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Can you hear me, Corey? Yeah, you're muted. You want to be muted? Anyway, that agent, she was dope. Are you trying to say something or no? Okay, I'm gonna end this. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. This has been the Deal Finding Competition Hour. We're doing it every day. Oh, Corey, what's up?
I wasn't trying to say anything. I was just,
okay. She was dope.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, so she basically said that the deals don't make sense, but there's low inventory, so people are just doing it. Interesting.
Yeah, that's the cool part about having a platform that you can put all the deals out on. You can get people looking at them easier.
Yeah. Okay. But hey, I guess the downside is if someone makes an offer like that guy did above everybody else's, it prices everybody else out. So
Yeah, I think you just got to do better due diligence on your buyers, probably, right? Well, they do.
Okay. Well, that's been Deal Finding Hour. I think it's great. It's actually kind of exciting seeing how many properties are available that we can get. You know, you just got to make your offer, right?
100%.
All right, guys. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great day. And for everybody else that's still watching, and if you tuned in this, we have a deal analysis call at 1:00 for me to help you analyze your deals and answer any questions. So talk to you guys later. Bye.